All right, hello, welcome back to the viewers. So it is very nice to have you here. So let's start without any further delay. There are quite a few mock analysis pending for to be done. So we will start now. Uh, let's just check for a few more minutes, around 2 3 minutes, then we'll start. All right, as you can see, this test was done on 26th February, that is yesterday itself. So it is mark 38B. Um, as you can see that the person is having listening 70 score, reading 80, speaking 77, writing 74, and the overall score for this person is around 75. All right. So let's check where this person is lacking. Um, yes, Madiha will come to your questions once a little bit of mock analysis done. Then at the end we can answer all the questions one by one. All right. So let's start with this. So let's check the reading section, how the speaking went. The person has got 77 in the speaking. Let's check. Uh, this person is trying for superior scores. So for superior scores, I would strongly recommend people to have at least 80 plus in listening, 80 plus in reading, and 80 plus in writing. All right. If you are getting constantly 80 plus in all these three sections for 3 or 5 consecutive mock tests, then that will mean that you are perfect with that. And getting 65 plus in speaking will help you achieve good scores in your main exam, provided that you are maintaining your pronunciation, fluency, and also maintaining your content. So let's check how this person performed in the speaking sections. For Read Aloud, as you can see, the person has got a very good score, 89, which is very amazing. Let's check how this person has responded to the answer, and also let's check whether the pronunciation, fluency, and content is recognized.
Breaking habits is very difficult. The easiest way is to control your environment.
Sorry.
Breaking habits is very difficult. The easiest way is to control your environment so that you do not encounter the cue which triggers your habit. It is difficult to break any habit even when you are motivated to do so. If you are ambivalent about breaking it, then you will be less likely to succeed.
Alright, so you have heard the person's read aloud. It was very good. Majority of the words are green in color, and very little. There are slightly two disturbances in the read aloud um, due to the slashes, and they have missed here will word, and motivated was not pronounced properly. Overall, the person has got 19 content, pronunciation 89, fluency 89, and also the person has read in a moderate speed, 18 seconds. That is very good. So that's why the person got 89. All right. So let's check the another reader or task. They have got 87. Let's check how the speaking for this is.
Dan has been represented by the Pace Gallery and has hundreds of solo exhibitions around the world, including major solo shows in museums in Europe and the United States. This has included the Whitney Museum of American Art and the Museum of Modern Art. His work can be found in numerous other public collections throughout the world.
Right. So as you can see, the person has again done a fabulous read aloud. So that was really great. This person has got 19 content, 86 in pronunciation, 88 in fluency. All right. So there are a little bit of mistakes like sudden pauses which were not needed, and had word was missed here, including museum and public. These are the three words which have not been pronounced correctly. So overall, getting a 87 is a really good score. Let's see the third read aloud. Again 89.
The benefits of home fencing are not only as a barrier between the area of the house and the surrounding environment. In simple words, a fence is a formation or structure that is above the ground and is generally vertical with the intention of limiting an area or areas, protecting everything inside the fence from threatening danger from outside the fence.
Right? As you can see, again, the person, every word of this person is green in color. That means this person has scored 19 pronunciation, 19 content, and fluency 89. Only due to a little bit of bad pauses here and there, but overall, this person has performed really well. Coming to the fourth read aloud, let's have a look.
Thomas Edison used his access to the railroad to conduct chemical experiments in a small laboratory he set up in a train. During one of his experiments, a chemical fire started and the train caught fire. The conductor rushed in and struck Edison on the side of the head, probably furthering some of his hearing loss.
Alright. So as you can see, the person has again done a fantastic read aloud. So due to that, they have got content 90 of 90, pronunciation 90 of 90, fluency 89 of 90. Alright. Again, there are a little bit of bad pauses here and there where they have uh, messed up with the breathing. So I would suggest this person to do longer sentences without breaking their breaths, and this will help them in maintaining their stamina. Alright. Um, let's move to the fifth one. Again, 89.
Connective tissue cells provide a structural strength to the body and also defend against foreign invaders like bacteria. Two types of cells are native to connective tissue. Other cells migrate into connective tissue from the bloodstream to fight diseases. Special types of connective tissues are designed to be stronger and more rigid than most connective tissues.
Right. Again, you can see that the person has all the words are green in color, which means this person has a very great pronunciation. And due to the pronunciation, they have been constantly getting 19 content, and fluency is also maintained properly. So this person has really worked really hard to improve their read alouds, and that is a really great thing to do. So even this sixth one, read aloud, again they have got 85, which is also a good score. But at the last one, they have lost a little bit of scores, so it won't be mattering that much.
A patricial family is one run by the father or eldest male of a household. He usually decides the duties of the women and children in the family. In this role, the patriarch solves family disputes and divides the family's wealth. The patriarch is also the spiritual leader of the family because he is thought to be the closest to the spirits of the family's ancestors.
Okay, so here the person has missed a little bit of pronunciations, and also due to the fluency is lacking. So due to that thing, only in this one particular read aloud, it was also having some difficult words. Due to that thing, they have got 70 score. But again, as we know that PT is all about average scores of all the tasks. So since six of these tasks has 85 plus scores and only one has 70, that means still this person will get 100% scores for read aloud for both speaking as well as reading sections, right? So coming to the next thing, that is a repeat sentence. This person has performed really well on the repeat sentence, 18 out of 90.
We want to improve the quality of life in the standard of living.
Right, so this person has uh, increased the timeline, although the recording was only till 4 seconds, but they missed to stop the recording immediately. So due to that thing, a little bit of issues happened. So focus on that. Immediately once you end your recording, you should stop it, right? Coming to the next one, 86 score.
Many patients are not getting the treatment that they are needed.
Okay, so here they have mixed medical word, and here they have added they are needed. The word is need, but they read as needed. They have also add ard. Okay, so due to that thing, they have messed up in the content score. They have got only 74. Okay, whereas pronunciation and fluency were correct, so they have got good scores here. So this person will be getting for speaking full marks for repeat sentence, but for listening they will lose the marks here. right? So whatever the sentence is there, only you have to speak that much only.
The new building will be located at the central of the town.
So here they have added in, okay, whereas it should be in, but they have read as at, right? So this is where they have messed up, but still they have got good scores.
This is the new system for assessing the tax bills.
Okay, so this is the new system for assessing the tax bills. They have said like that. Here, personal tax bills are present. Okay, due to that thing, they have lost the scores in content. This will impact their listening scores.
The final two sections will be taking place on Sunday morning.
Okay, so here they have read that as sections. Okay, and they also fumbled a little bit. Due to that fumbling, they have lost the scores in fluency. All right.
When you have finished typing, remember to save the document.
Okay, so here they have misplaced with the save the document. Okay, it is your document is the correct thing. So due to that thing, they have lost the scores in content as well as pronunciation due to a little bit of hesitation. So overall, this person has messed up a little bit in the uh, words.
You have to finish your work on time in order to be successful.
Okay, so here this person has read the word entirely different. The repeat sentence is entirely not matching. Okay, so here are some of the things due to which this person has lost scores in listening. Okay, mostly, so this person needs to improve their repeat sentences if they want to get superior scores, right? Um, let's check the describe image answer. They have got 70 and the answer is 34. So it is the recording length is okay. Let's check the pronunciation.
The given image is a line graph regarding school enrollment rates in Brazil. On the y-axis there is year between 2010 to 2022, whereas on the y-axis there is enrollment rate in percentage between 50 to 100. There are three categories involved in this, such as primary, secondary, and high school. What we can see here in the high school, it started off 65 in 2010. Eventually, it increased up to 65 in 2022. The graph is a very useful graph and it is about school enrollment rates in Brazil.
Okay, so here as you can see, the person has missed here in the y-axis. Okay, this is percentage. They want to say about percentage, so this also messed up. And here it started off. They wanted to say about started off, but it got us excited off. So here the person messed up a little bit in the pronunciation and also a little bit of hesitation caused a dip in the fluency scores. Overall 70 score is a very good score for describe image, but still due to this mismatching of the words, they have to take care of it and try to pronounce in a more proper way so that they get better marks, right? Let's check another describe image. They have got 80 here. That is a very great image, and also they have also maintained the timer of 30 plus seconds. It is also a good achievement. Let's see how the answer is.
The given image is a bar graph regarding number of rivers by country. On the y-axis there is number of rivers between 0 to 3000, whereas on the y-axis there is India, USA, Brazil, China, Russia, Australia and Egypt. The highest element is in India, which is about 2900, and the lowest is in Egypt, which is 160, whereas Australia is 200 and Russia is 1000. In conclusion, the image is regarding number of rivers by country.
Right. So here the person has messed up here. The lowest here they wanted to say about Egypt. Okay, and here at the starting they want to say about x-axis, but they messed up a little bit here. All right, and the reverse action, reverse pronunciation is not clear, so they have to work on the pronunciations a little bit. All right, overall the person has got 90 of 90 for content, 74 of 90 in fluency, 78 of 90 in pronunciation. So this person has got 80 in describements. So these are the scores from based on your fluency, pronunciation, and content. Many people say that they are not able to get good scores in discrimage or written lecture. It is due to that thing that they are not able to pronounce the words properly. They are not able to maintain the fluency properly. If you are maintaining these things and also including your content, then you will definitely get your scores for discrimage as well as written lecture as well. So coming to the next thing, let's set the last discrimage. It is also having 80 of 90 score. They have spoken about 34 seconds. It is a very good thing. Let's check.
The given image is a beautiful image where there are three people involving in this. They are smiling happily. What I can see here is the man is wearing a blue long sleeve where he is shaking with a lady, with a smiling lady where she is wearing a short skirt with a blue color long sleeve. And the lady is carrying a pen and also a book, whereas another lady is wearing a tank top with blue color jeans. They are having a conversation regarding the house. In conclusion, the image is very useful and it is a beautiful image where they are standing in front of the house.
Right. So as you can see, this person has a very good pronunciation and is also focusing on maintaining the fluency. So if you are able to find form the sentences like this, you will definitely get good scores. All right. And I would like to suggest one more thing, that if this person is trying to mimic an accent, then it is not recommended to use the accent, because with the use of accent we might fumble here and there. So it is better to keep it in a natural tone. Speak as you are speaking normally only. All right. Do not go after the accents, as it might reduce your scores. All right. Okay, let's check the written lecture answers.
The lecture is mainly about lights. What we can hear is at the beginning, he said that we can't get used to during winter months, and in this synchronized don't get enough light during the day. Besides that, she also mentioned regarding weight gain, carbohydrate craving, and depression. On the other hand, she also mentioned that 20 minutes of strong light is enough. What we can do is we can spend about 1 to 2 hours by sitting facing the window. And next, she mentioned that increase the amount of light around you and add table lamp at the eyes. In conclusion, the lecture is very useful.
Okay, so as you can see, this person has again maintained the fluency and pronunciation. So due to that thing, they have maintained the scores. They have got 74 of 90, and they maintained the time limit as well. They have spoken about 35 seconds. So that is a really good practice method. And I'm really sure that this person will be able to get good scores in the speaking. But I'm only worried about one section, that is repeat sentence. If this person perfects the repeat sentence, then they will not have an issue in getting full marks for speaking as well as listening, right? Let's check, are there any questions related to speaking section? Okay, so Onisa has asked one question. Please explain about discriminate. Sometimes we get stuck at a random image where we have to start at that time. So I would usually suggest you to start from the basic outline of the image. Like if something comes in front of you, like let's say about something like vegetable, or you might say watermelon. Okay, so watermelon, you might see that it might be present somewhere. Okay, like it might be present on the table. So at that time, you can say about the table first. Okay, and if you are able to see the red color, if the watermelon is sliced, then it will be red in color in the inside, right? So you can add that thing. Then you can also say that you will also see it as green in color. Okay, the outer layer is green in color, so you can explain that as well. You can also speak about the seeds present on the watermelon. Okay, And you can also take the name of the whatever is present in front of you, like you can say that the image is about watermelon. Okay, in that way you have to manage the words and also the sentences, and you have to add a little bit of own things as well, so that you are able to maintain your fluency as well as it goes smooth. Okay, so I would strongly recommend everyone to maintain a like slight bit of note. Like firstly you have to start that the image in front of me is about something. Okay, after that firstly we can see that after analyzing this lecture we can see that, secondly we can see that, moreover we can see that, furthermore we can also observe in this image that, finally we can say that the image is about. In this way, like if you are maintaining a template in your brain and if you are utilizing that, it will help you in maintaining your fluency, pronunciation as well as the content. Okay, if you do not have any fixed template in your brain, then what happens is, yeah, you might get fumbled here and there, and you might have to think again and again what you have spoken and what you missed. So it is better to always think about something, a template, fix a template in your brain and then go to the exam. This will really help you in maintaining the flow of your answers, right? So let's start with the writing section. This person has got 74 in the writing, so maybe they have messed up in the grammatical or spelling mistakes. Let's check where this person went wrong. For SWT, they have got 7 of 7. That is a really good answer. They have maintained the form, content, grammar, and vocabulary. Let's check about the essay writing. They have messed up 2.5 points here. So here, okay, so they have messed up here. There are various arguments in support. Okay, as you can see, support word is not clear. SUPPORT. Alright. To illustrate, after that, they have to use like area is starting with a vowel. So at that time you have to use an before. Alright. And also like whenever you are using comma, as I've already said, that after illustrate it should immediately come comma, not after a space. So this is one of the mistake. And whenever you are starting with something like a noun, then here the person should have used the study of climate change. So due to these three uh, smaller mistakes, they have lost 2.5 marks, right? 1 mark has lost due to spelling for support word, and they have lost the scores for this content, right? So these are the things where they have to focus. For another writing essay, they have got 14.8. That is a really good score. And here, the only mistake which they made was its. So here, its is not combined. It should be like using an apostrophe whenever it is talking about something in a particular, right? Whenever it is talking about something related to that, at that time, it will be coming like it is. It's is something related to some what can we say, talking about some quality of something. At that time it will be its. Okay, it's tasty in color, or it's tasty in it's tasty food, or you can say it's red in color, like that. There it is not coming. Okay. So this is how, like, you have to point out your mistakes and you have to improve yourself. So only in this 1 second writing essay, they have lost 2.5 marks. Let's check the reading section. So in the first reading writing blanks, they have got 5 of 5. In the second, 4 of 4. In the third, they have lost 2 marks here. In the fourth, they have lost 1 mark. Okay, so totally they have messed up 3 reading writing blanks. Okay, I think due to that thing, they have lost the scores in writing as well. Okay, because the name itself says that it is about reading writing blanks. So let's check how this can be corrected. Here it is telling about this thing. Indeed, an entire industry has materialized over the last decade around prevention with risk trackers and others smart personal health monitoring devices now omnipresent, and insurance companies offering subscribers financial incentives to dash healthy lifestyles. So here, when they are talking about subscribing, okay, subscribing about something, then here the appropriate word will be to adopt, means to um, take care of, to begin, okay, to implement. That is nothing but implementing is nothing but adopting, okay, and beginning the healthy lifestyles. So uh, we do understand that whenever these smartwatches are available, they will be helpful in monitoring your what can we say, heart rate, BP, or you can say the number of walking steps. So all of these are healthy lifestyles. So what these insurance companies and other people are doing are they are promoting this. They are promoting to use helpful lifestyles, because if person is going towards healthy lifestyles, they will want to improve themselves and how they can manage their progress with the help of these smartwatches. So adopting healthy lifestyles will help in uh, getting their products sold. So that is how they are doing that. As a result, the field of preventative healthcare has yielded a dash of key investment opportunities. Okay, so due to the constant promotion for people to encourage them to start with the healthy lifestyle, many people will start buying smartwatches. Okay, so smartwatches sales are increasing. Due to that thing, everyone will start investing in the smartwatches production. So once they are investing in the smartwatches production, what happens is the industries and insurance companies will get benefit from that, because they will be getting the money to maintain that thing. Alright. So here the field of preventative healthcare has yielded a number of key investment opportunities. Okay. Team is about something working on one thing, working on one project, whereas number is a discussing about the number of shareholders who are responsible for increasing the investment criteria. Okay, so this is how they have resulted in the growth of their business. Right. Coming to the next thing, leadership skills are needed to set the vision, and management skills are needed to dash a plan to achieve that vision. Okay. So here, when it is talking about managing about something, it is usually relying on implementing, like how we are enabling such things to work out. Okay, and implementing means getting that into work. Okay, so here leadership skills are needed to set the vision. So leaders are usually responsible for setting the vision, whereas the managers and all the senior manager, deputy manager, all are the people who are responsible for bringing those vision in effect. Okay, and how they are going to do that? They are going to do that by implementing the different strategies to get their outcome. All right, so here the correct word is implement. Let's check the reorder paragraphs. They have got 3 of 3 in the reorder paragraphs for the one, and for the other one they have messed up. They have got 0 of 3. So here I would strongly recommend the person to get at least 50% correct. So since it is three sentences here, so they would should get at least 2 of 3 here, right? Okay. Coming to the reading blanks, they have messed up again here. They have got only 1 of 3, so they have messed up 2 sentences here. So let's see. Forests cover 31% of the world's land surface and are home to the dash of the world's terrestrial biodiversity. So now, checking the options, they are telling that forests cover 31% of the world's land surface. Okay, so that means land has 70%. Okay, whereas 31 is covered by forests. So that means it shows that the forests are also covering a huge surface of the world. Okay, and due to that thing, they are also a home to a lot of biodiversity animals. Okay, so that means here the proper answer should be coming is majority. Okay, to a large number of world's terrestrial biodiversity, right? So here, this is how we can understand based on the sentence. We can understand the correct word is majority. Coming to the next one, forests are a source of fiber, fuel, and food, and they provide dash for millions of people. So as we know that forests are useful for providing food, fuel as well as fiber, because we cut down the trees, we get fuel from that. Like we burn the trees and we get the fire. Okay, and again from the trees we get many different kinds of foods. So that is also a useful thing, and also we also get different kinds of fiber. Okay, like timber wood or sandalwood. Such kind of things are also helpful. So these are the basic source of income for many people. So source of income here refers to the livelihoods, right? So in this way, the we can understand that what are the correct answers based on the uh, sentence. Okay. Coming to the next reading blanks. This person has written correctly 4 of 4. Then we have 2 of 3. So let's check what messed up here. Air pollution is a contamination of the indoor or outdoor environment by any chemical, physical, or biological agent that modifies the natural dash of the characteristic. Okay, so here it is telling that air pollution damages your environment. Okay, so what happens? How does it damage? It changes the natural thing, natural composition of the air. So what does composition here refers to? The characteristics of the atmosphere. Okay, so if a person if the atmosphere is having air, okay, at that time if in the oxygen, due to the pollution, what happens is with excess of pollution you will see that the air is becoming contaminated. So that is why it damages your characteristics of the atmosphere, and that damage to the atmosphere we will call that as air pollution, right? So this is how we can find the correct answer with the help of the front and back words of the sentence. Again, the this blank they have got 4 of 4, a very good score. Here again they have lost the score 2 of 4. The connection between art and life is a complex one. It creates new and complex actions depending on the dash form of the work of art, which has dash potential to influence and educate people in the long run. Alright, so here it is telling that connection between art and life is a complex one. It also creates and also improves the lives. Okay, so here aesthetic means it is talking about the basic, or it is talking about the uh, good form. Okay, it is talking about a very good or spiritual kind of form of the work of art, which has dash pedagogical. Let's check what does this mean. Okay, I think it might refer to a very good effect on to influence the people and also to educate them about them. Okay, so art is usually used for making people understand how the present form of life was present. Okay, so you might have seen in the movies that in the Egypt, usually they have pyramids. Okay, in the pyramids they will have this different kinds of sculpture, right? So that is sculpture is nothing but it is an art form. Okay, so with that sort of things, people in these days come to learn that how the life was in those previous days. Okay, so that is how it is telling about. Let's check what else is there. Okay, I think that's it for the reading. So here the person messed up a little bit more in the filling the blanks reading blanks. So they have got a little bit lesser scores in the reading. Otherwise, this person has maintained very good scores in the speaking read aloud. So definitely this scores would have jumped a lot if this blanks were perfect. Are there any questions? Okay, I don't think so. There are any questions. Okay, let's come to the last form. Okay, that is about listening. So listening, this person has got 7 of 10. Let's check where this person went wrong. They have messed up a little bit in the grammar form and also in the vocabulary. Uh, so here the lecture was mainly about sleep health. Firstly, she mentioned um, so here about should not be coming. Here that should be coming. Okay, that health researchers are worried about sleep health. Secondly, she said uh, we need a minimum of. So here we need a minimum of. That is a form of sentence writing. So that's why due to that thing they have lost the marks in vocabulary. Alright. The next thing is that next thing she mentioned that next she mentioned sleep problems with residents in the USA. Besides, she said that 33% living here. 33% living means here the correct word should be coming here as people living. 33% people living in household poverty are having less. So here are having lesser than 7 is not proper sentence. It should be like um, poverty have less than 7 hours of sleep. So this is how it should be written as. So overall, due to this little bit of mistakes in grammar as well as vocabulary, this person has lost 3 marks. Coming to the listening blanks, they have messed up here. Initially, they have missed the word I. Okay, spelling mistake has done. Due to that, they have lost 1 marks. So here it is vehement. They have written as inhuman. Glulosity is the word. They have written as curiosity. And relished is written as relish. So these are the spelling mistakes which can be understood by constant practice and also focusing on the audios. And due to that thing, I guess the person has also lost the scores in listening. That's it. Okay, so this person has lost 70s. Okay, due to the spelling mistakes, they have lost the scores. Coming to the next important thing, highlighting correct words, they have got 4 of 4. Then they have got 5 of 5, 5 of 5. So that means this person has perfect highlighting correct words trick. Coming to the reading, writing from dictations, this person has got 10 of 10 in the first write from dictation. The second, they have messed up a huge, like they have got only 5 of 10. So due to that thing, they have lost the scores in writing as well as listening. Again, in this one also, they have lost 7 of 10. And in the last also, they have got 4 of 11. So that means this person needs to focus more on their write from dictations, because if they don't do that, they will lose their marks heavily in the main exam. So it is strongly recommended that this person should focus more on repeat sentence as well as write from dictations, and also for fill in the blanks reading. Okay, for reorder paragraphs, they have to get at least 50% correct. So these are the things where this person can work on, and then they will be ready for superior scores. Alright, so let's check if there are any questions. If there are not, then we might end this session. Note that I will be starting about the PT core in the next session, so stay tuned. Alright, I don't think so there are any more questions. Thanks for your time, guys. Let's wrap up this session. Take care, bye bye.